High Wycombe is a town with great potential, but it's been held back by a lot of the simple things. The quality of public spaces could be better, the calendar of events could be much stronger and attract more people, and the day-to-day management of the town could be much more effective. So this is a town that's probably ready for a business improvement district.
The thing I love about Wycombe is it's actually full of very, very creative people. There's almost an underground of artists and musicians and designers, and I just see on a daily basis all these lovely, creative, crafty people, and that includes the independents as well. I see the BID doing something more for them, hopefully, than would normally be done. That's my little dream.
It would be very good if there were more festival type things in the town. Music brought into the high street, to see people performing in the high street would be fantastic. Quite apart from anything else, it brings the place alive. We've come from, we're veterans of the festival circuit, so we know how encompassing and how inclusive that can be. So that would be a really good thing to happen, I think, for Wycombe, and I think the BID would be involved in that very much.
We've seen how it can work as well, because we did trade for a while in Tame, and they went through the same process. And now Tame have a very good, vibrant music festival that goes on that we now trade at. We'll go back over to Tame and trade there. It's lovely. It brings the town together. It really does bring a sense of community. And it's only got to happen once. If it happens once and people come into the town and remember having a good time rather than remember the negative things of the town, then it will build on that. We can do it. We can make it bigger each year.
Be nice to see people dancing in the high street.
It's an ambition. It's an ambition. See people dancing in the high street.
Absolutely,
Got to see it. Yeah.
When occupiers call us up, it's a very common thing for us to hear that they have recognised there are a number of to-let signs around a number of vacant units. And of course the big open retail spaces that you see as a tenant can often be very daunting and off-putting. I think if the BID was able to encourage organisations into these empty spaces, have special designs on the windows to help lighten them up, just anything to bring a little bit more life to what are otherwise very soulless spaces.
I personally would like the BID to join the town together, because currently we are part of a section of the town called Wycombe Watch, which just deals with the pubs and the clubs in Wycombe. We have every 6 weeks have a meeting where we discuss things that have happened within the town, whereas if it goes to the BID, then it will be a generalisation of everything that's happened within the town rather than just our specific area. There have been some improvements done already from the partnership team. The railings outside here and Pizza Express, they've just been scrubbed back and repainted, which makes this side of town look a little bit more fitting in with the side of the Eden, because at the minute you've got one side of a roundabout, a very posh shopping centre, and the other side of the roundabout looking a little bit tired. And what the BID is trying to do is bring this side of the town back to life again.
One of our priorities at the Swan is to be bringing our productions and our performances more into the town centre. So we'd love to be working with the BID, as we've worked with the town centre partnership, to be really kind of dovetailing with events like the Christmas light switch on and other events that are happening in the town centre, so that we can really be bringing our performers into the streets of High Wycombe.
Where everybody pays on a fair and equitable basis through a business improvement district, some of these things are easy to resolve. Businesses and investors are more confident about the way the space outside their front door is managed. Our brilliantly creative independent businesses in the town would love to contribute more to the decisions that are made in town and the events that take place. Our national retailers want this town to become more of a destination and to bring more shoppers in. Our pubs and restaurants want us to retain our purple flag status and for more people to be encouraged to come to town for a comprehensive night out.
I see the BID as a catalyst for bringing what I call the new and the old town centres together, so that we've got just one town centre for everybody to enjoy.
My role is to coordinate all the incident reporting from all the members, so obviously the whole of the BID area it would be, and then feed back information to the members about the people who are currently active in the town. That's extremely important, particularly for the shops, because they know what the shoplifters look like before they come through the door. And in the nighttime economy, of course, we are able to collectively ban individuals who are misbehaving in the nighttime economy. And the result of that is that we've reduced crime quite considerably over the last 14 years, and it's still going down. This all culminated then in the Purple Flag award that we managed to obtain 2 years ago and again last year. But there is still a lot more work that can be done, particularly with the Frogmore area, which is currently a little bit derelict, as it were. And with the BID, I see a better vibrancy and a mixed age group use of the area, which is what we need in the nighttime economy to make the young people behave better.
I would love for the BID to kind of rally around small independent businesses and basically help them to get more custom and to bring more vibrancy to the town centre. It's quite difficult to do that just as one single businesses, so wherever we can kind of join forces and have multiple voices saying the same message would be really helpful. I think a lot of people say what makes a town centre vibrant is to have lots of unique shops, lots of independent businesses, but yet they might go shop at supermarkets most of the time. So we really want to shift that attitude and get them to actually come and support and buy at local independent businesses. And where possible, we're keen to support, you know, our fellow businesses in the area. So if the BID can help us all join forces to do that, that would be brilliant.
As a BID, there's three fundamental things we would achieve. We would integrate the old and the new parts of the town together much better. We would oversee the security partnership and have comprehensive management of the public spaces, and we would work with businesses much closer and bring businesses closer together and generate a lot of local trade.
I think the BID represents a great opportunity for High Wycombe. It allows the businesses to work together to promote the town and its amazing offer to the incredible catchment that we have around us. By putting on better and bigger events and promotions, it really enables us to compete for those customers and make sure that they choose High Wycombe.
Over the years, we have worked very closely with the High Wycombe Town Centre Partnership, and we have been giving them some funding to make sure that we support them. And the Business Improvement District really is a means of managing day-to-day businesses of the town centre. We know that it has really become an important part in other towns and the cities, and we believe that now it is a time that High Wycombe follow that process. It will be a far better way of developing the town centre itself, and we will work with them. And we have been working with them, and we have come up with some robust proposals which have been put forward, and I hope for everybody's sake that it will be a successful bid, because it brings in a huge benefit to the local town centre itself. And we at Wycombe District Council are committed to be part of that.
I think that the way in which the partnership is proposing to move forward will give students lots of opportunities to engage fully with the events within the town. We very much want our students to be able to make more visible the things that they're doing, and I think where they have the opportunity to engage in projects and festivals and events which bring the community and the university together, that can only be of benefit to all, and it also presents the students in a very positive light to members of the community, which is not necessarily always the case.
It's not just all the big companies that sit around a table, it's actually the guy in the small corner shop can actually have a say in it, and you elect the board of directors. Also, in our business especially, it creates a community to work together, buy local, and it helps every business in a way. And it's just a small price to pay. It's only a percent, which goes into a massive pot of £1.2 million, which is really good. I mean, you still get it back through business customers, and you all work together and buy local, which helps the community, just run High Wycombe and everything.
I think people need to consider how they vote very carefully. High Wycombe needs to be more competitive with other destinations. There's a lot of other places for people to choose to shop. The council is willing to invest in the public spaces and to drive this town forward. Bucks New University is very keen to integrate its students more and again to invest in the town. And I think it's time that as the business community and other stakeholders in town, that we come on board and we contribute to a central pot that everybody controls and everybody delivers a comprehensive business plan that can really take this town forward.
What the market would like is some recognition for being here, for what we offer, all the multitude of different stalls that we have here. It's very colourful. You know, everybody needs help at the minute, and we're not in that bracket. So you know, just some recognition, some help, showing that the market is here and what we do. You know, we are that meeting place, if you like. You know, people are down here during the day, women and children, you know, come down here for a bit of lunch. We've got different kinds of food stalls, all kinds of different everyday shopping, rather than just, you know, specialised things. So there's so much to do down the market, and it's a good meeting point, good vocal point for the town. It's good for the businesses around the market, all the shops, as well as good for ourselves.
I think the BID would be a fantastic opportunity for High Wycombe. There's already quite a strong sense of community spirit within the town, but the events such as the Christmas light switch on, the medieval Mayfair, would just reinforce all the great work that everyone does and bring a sense of excitement to the town throughout the year. I think the BID is going to bring a lot of opportunities to the area. Certainly for people like ourselves, it will be a great chance for us to work with them and also involve lots of other new companies in all the activities that are going on in the town.
I would love to see more restaurants out here, independent as well. The more competition means more people out here, and then you just have to up your own game. But sadly, we're just surrounded by charity shops and empty shops. Most of this town dies after 5 o'clock because everything's shut anyway. And after 5, we're the only thing on this side that's open, unless you want to go for fast food or chicken. That's about it. It is getting the footfall through here and just livening the town up. Because most people don't come to this part of town. They'll stay in the center, but they won't come to this part of town after 5. So just to get more footfall through, even in the evenings around here, maybe have some events for people so they get to know this town again.
This town is probably at a tipping point. Businesses need to decide on its future. This town has great potential, but it needs a significant helping hand to achieve this.